What are buses? Busing is a very integrated part of mixing. These are my buses out here. And if you don't see yours, it's because your R is turned off. And I'm going to option click these buses right here. And you notice that the option click there only affects my master and my buses. Now, the difference between sends and buses, a send, technically speaking, is just something that I want to send a little touch of this. It's a salt and pepper track. Send a little bit of this and have a little touch of this. A bus is when I want to be all in. So in other words, I want to create something all new for a separate mix. So busing would be in the case of, say, this headphone. Now, on my I/O mixer, I would configure, if I say external output, and I take it out, whatever outputs that I happen to have. I only have 2 channels on this particular thing that I'm doing. So I send this out, and then I go through my mix and I create an entirely new mix under D. And you can do this in a live band setting where you're playing along and you wanted to hear click tracks and stuff. You could build click tracks and stuff into your set that no one ever hears, but it could be running to a pair of queued up headphones that you have yourself. That's the first example. Second would be in the case of track C, I call it a crush track. This is a track that's designed to kind of totally destroy whatever gets sent to it. And the distinction here is that I have this pre-fader send. Easier to just do it than talk about it. So here I have my drum group. I'm going to turn my drums off, but I'm going to start it. Okay, now I have what I believe are drums running in the background. Well, I'm sending it to bus C. And bus C is sent as a pre-fader master. In other words, whatever I do with this doesn't matter. It's still here. Okay, this is a bus. This is like busing. If you ever hear the term New York style compression, you would take a drum group like this on a bus, like this, bus C. You build like the biggest crush track ever, heavy compression, squeeze the tar out of it. And then you season it in with your dry tracks. So that would be an example of a bus. Okay. And again, the critical setting is this. If I do it this way, start my clip, I can turn this up, and if I turn this on, I'm going to have, my bus as well. But if I turn this down, I'm going to lose the bus. Gone. Whereas if I have it set to pre, it's back there. And then I can mix this in. And mix all this other stuff in.